So in this video, I'm going to go over how you can generate only new customers from Google Ads. We run a Google Ads agency and we've scaled over 43 plus e-com brands. And the ones we're currently using this for are like Dr. Vegan. We're generating them 600 to 800 new customers every single month. We're using this for Extracted. We're using this for Longevity Botanicals. And we're also using this for a few more like Mint Papaya. And there's multiple case studies you can review. So Dr. Vegan here, Longevity Botanicals, and there's a few more on the way, and even some case study videos for you to watch. So this strategy works and we're using it across the board very frequently now. What we're going to break this down into is your main areas, which are your campaign settings, your new customer incentive, and your product choice. That is literally the core concepts you need to establish and you need to nail if you want to generate new customers only from Google Ads. So let's run down into campaign settings, because this is the important one. But in order for this to apply, in order for Google to optimize for new customers only, you need to have a customer match list or a customer list of at least 1,000 customers uploaded to your Google Ads account. And then Google is basically going to use this to differentiate between new and existing customers. And based on that, in your campaign settings, you can tell Google to only bid for new customers. So I'm in here in the audience manager of Google Ads, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. What you have here is a customer list. All of these here are customer lists. They're manual uploads from Shopify. We get the client to do this. We don't do this ourselves because of GDPR. But what you want to do, if you have eligibility for it, you need to spend at least a certain amount of money on Google Ads before you actually are allowed to upload a customer list. In your audience manager, you just want to go plus here, and then you go to customer lists. And in here, you want to upload a file. You can also connect it via Klaviyo, but you must make sure everyone is opted in for marketing. Even though you're excluding them, you must make sure they're opted in. You can't just use customer data willy-nilly. That's why we don't do it. Our clients do it for us. So you go to manual upload here, and what it's going to look like is something like this. So in a sheet, you're going to have to upload it as a CSV file, but you're going to have your customer data, like your email, your first name, last name, country, zip code, postcode, etc. And this is just repeated here. And once it's uploaded, it will look like this in your accounts. So we request them to be uploaded regularly. As you can see here, we have February, January, November 2024, frequent uploads here, so we can have the best, freshest quality data, so we can exclude these from our campaigns. So once you have that, you want to only bid for new customers in your campaign settings, and this is really simple to set up. So in your account, you want to go to your campaign here, like we have a Pmax campaign. We go to settings, and when you scroll down, you want to go to customer acquisition here. And this is going to be automatically like this. What you want to do is click this, and you have the option to either bid higher for new customers or bid only for new customers. And we want to bid only for new customers. Our goal here is new customer acquisition. You also do this for every campaign type. It's Pmax, shopping, search. You can always select your customer acquisition settings. Next one you want to do is talk about new customer incentives. Now, how are we actually going to attract a new customer? This is done with exclusive discounts for new customers. Now, we recommend of a discount between 20 to 30% off. Why I recommend 20 to 30% off is because I want you to test different sizes of discounts. Because when you have a higher discount, you can attract more people. Because a 20% discount nowadays is very, very standard. You see it plastered everywhere. It's not really going to turn heads. It's not going to attract eyeballs to your ads, really. What you want to do is test different sizes of discounts. If you have a discount of around 30%, you're naturally going to have a lower NCAC target because your profit margins are reduced based on the fact you're giving away a little bit more discounts. On the contrary, when you have a 20% discount, you can have a slightly higher NCAC target. We could even have a 10% one as well to test. What we're trying to do here is test which one of these discounts gives us the best volume at a sustainable NCAC target. And then finally, the third thing you want to do is be more selective of your product choice. With new customer bidding, ROAS is no longer an important metric here to review. New customers are. And we want to review new customer volume and NCAC. They are our two core metrics we're looking at here. So what I want you to do is to review your Shopify reports to determine which are your top performing products in terms of new customers. In Shopify here, you have the option to go to reports, and what you want to do is put a report up together like this with a couple of dimensions. So one being new or returning customers on the side here, and the next one being product title. And then you want to determine it over the last 30 days, last 90 days, last 365 days. What we're going to do here is we're going to filter down by orders, and we want to see which of these products are actually bringing in the new customers. And based on that, that, we are then going to segment our Pmax on shopping campaigns on this. So when we segment our Pmax campaigns like we do here, like the standard higher, lower demand segmentation I have coined for years now and I've used for years, we are going to put the higher performing products in terms of new customers in the higher demand Pmax campaign. Whereas in the lower demand, we're just going to have the rest of our products. And naturally, we're going to funnel more spend to this higher demand campaign because they are generating us more new customers. When we do that, we naturally bring down our NCAC. And yeah, and that's really it. That are the 3 core principles you need to use in order to gain new customers on Google Ads. Okay, it's easier said than done. I must say that. So if you're an e-commerce brand and you would just like us to do it for you, then please go to the link in the description. You can have a look at these testimonials. You can have a look at our case studies. I've even got case study videos as mentioned out at the start. And then if you want to work with us, please go to the top, go to get in touch, and then you can schedule a call with me or a member of the team, and we can go over exactly how we can get from where you are now, from probably being unprofitable, not many new customers, to where you want to be with a flood of new customers for your brand. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you on the next.